क्यों आ रही है? हेलो, पूछना। नहीं, आवाज दो सर। Am I audible? Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. We all welcome you to the valedictory ceremony of our flagship event, SK Mishra International Mediation and Negotiation Competition. We very wholeheartedly welcome the presence of Honorable Ms. Justice Neera Krishnan ma'am. Ma'am, we welcome you to this session. We will start the valedictory session with the permission of our chief guest of the program, Honorable Ms. Justice Neera Krishnan ma'am. Ma'am, do we start the session?
Yes.
Team, please.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all our dignitaries, honorary guests, participants, and dear students who have joined us from across the globe for valedictory ceremony of SK Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition 7.0. My name is SKMMIMNC Singh, and I have the honor of serving you as your host for this evening as we celebrate learning, resilience, and excellence in the memory of late Shri SK Mishra sir. Before we proceed further, it is important that we formally introduce today's valedictory ceremony and the spirit of this competition. For that, we have with us someone who has been closely involved in shaping and steering this event with dedication and vision. I now invite Ms. Preet Kaur, event head and mentor, to present the event introduction and share with us the idea, design, and journey for this year's edition. Ms. Preet Kaur, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Simran. Good evening, everyone, respected dignitaries, honorable judges, faculty members, participants, and all those present here. It's a privilege for me to stand before you as the event head of the 7th edition of S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition organized by Lloyd Law College. This competition is one of the flagship academic events of Lloyd Law College. The main aim of this competition is to promote the use of mediation and negotiation as effective methods of resolving disputes. In today's legal system, alternate dispute resolution is becoming increasingly important, and it is essential for young lawyers, students to understand and practice these skills from an early stage of their legal profession. This competition provides a platform where students can practically experience the process of dispute resolution. Through stimulated negotiation and mediation sessions, participants step into the roles of client, counsel, and mediators and work towards the resolving complex disputes and develop important skills of communication, persuasion, teamwork, and strategic thinking. Over the years, this competition has grown into an international platform that brings together talented law students from different institutions across the country and from overseas as well. The competition encourages students from diverse backgrounds to interact with each other, exchange ideas, and learn from different perspectives, which are extremely valuable because they allow participants. And another important aspect of this competition is that it focuses on learning. Each round gives participants the opportunity to analyze problems, understand the interest of the parties, and work towards the solution that they are fair, practical, and mutual. In this way, this competition helps students understand that law is not only about arguments, but also about cooperation and constructive dialogue. This events build confidence among the students, and demonstrating in front of judges, presenting their arguments, negotiation solutions, and managing discussions are all experiences that contribute greatly to their personal and professional growth. And such a large academic event is possible only because of the combined efforts of many individuals. I would like to sincerely thank all the mentors, judges, and speakers who have guided the participants, shared their knowledge with them. Their presence and support added great value to this competition. I would also like to acknowledge the hard work members of the organizing committee who have worked tirelessly to manage and conduct every aspect of this event smoothly. Most importantly, I would also like to congratulate all the participants who have taken part in this competition. Your enthusiasm, dedication, and effort have made this event truly meaningful and successful. As we gather here today for this valedictory ceremony, we celebrate not only the conclusion of S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition 7.0, but also the spirit of learning, dialogue, and collaboration that this competition represents. Thank you, everyone, for being the part of this wonderful event.
Thank you, ma'am, for the great introduction of this event. Keeping the momentum of this evening ceremony, I now have the honor of inviting Dr. Mohammad Salim, Dean, Lloyd Law College and Lloyd School of Law, to deliver the welcome address. Dr. Salim has been a constant guiding force behind the academic and institutional vision of Lloyd, and it is our privilege to hear from him today. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Ms. Justice Neena Bansal Krishna, ma'am. Your presence in this event today is extremely beneficial and extremely welcoming to all of us. And your presence will make this, has made this event more successful and more recognized among all the students who have participated in this event, not only from India, from all across the world. We have the presence of more than 500 registrations in this event, and more than 80-90 teams from all across the world have participated in this event in last 2-3 days. We have the judges in this event from all across the world, from Australia, from Malaysia, from Indonesia, from East Asia, from West Asia. The presence of all the judges in this competition over the years, honorable leadership has made this competition very popular and very known competition among all the topmost law schools in East Asia and West Asia and all the South Asian countries. We have been seeing the participation, and we have been seeing the ascent of the teams from all across the Asian countries. And in the last 2-3 editions, team from Malaysia and Indonesia and Singapore has been winning this competition. And team from all top law schools from all across India have been participating and winning different awards and accolades in this competition. Honorable leadership, your presence in this competition today, gracing the occasion of valedictory ceremony, has made all of us proud that how the mentors and the topmost professionals and government service officials are guiding the legal education, legal profession, legal practice, and a student community of present and tomorrow in shaping them for a better lawyering skills, and encouraging by your presence and your words that how these students who are from all across the world, they will take away lot of your wisdom, lot of your words, lot of your motivation and encouragement by your presence and your speeches to them. They will all be overexcited. They will all be benefited a lot in their present time and in their future time. I am overwhelmed by your presence. This competition is in the 7th edition, but this competition is something which has proved to be one of the anchor in the life of many students in their law school time and in the professional time. We have seen 4 sessions in this competition on Friday, in which there has been 40 courtrooms which we have placed, mediation rooms which we have placed, and we have the presence of almost 160 judges from all across the world who have judged this competition only on Friday. And again on Saturday, we had the presence of around 50 judges who judged the competition. And again, today, as the semi-final and final progressed, we have seen the presence of judges from all across the world. We have seen the best participation. We have seen the best teams. We have seen the best performances. We have seen the best judges who judged this competition all across their time and all across the time zones, because at multiple places we have seen that judges were judging the competition, although in India time, in the daytime, but in their own time, they were judging in the midnight from their own locations and jurisdictions. Honorable leadership, this competition has placed its own unique space in the legal education and legal professional ecosystem in our legal system. And we have seen the presence of honorable judges from the Supreme Court of India in the last edition. Honorable Mr. Justice 𝐒𝐿𝐵 sir has been present in this competition as a chief guest in the valedictory. And we have seen the presence of Mr. Chetan Sharma sir, ASG, as the chief guest. And in all previous editions, we have seen the presence of honorable judges from the Delhi High Court, honorable judges from the Kerala High Court, honorable judges from the Madras High Court, honorable judges from the Supreme Court of India who has been the judges in the finals and who has been the valedictory session chief guest in this competition. I am extremely thankful to your presence today. Your time and your guidance and your motivation and your support will be extremely beneficial for all the participants all across the law schools in the world. And your words will be immensely motivating to all the student bodies who have made this day possible for all the participating teams in this competition. We have seen our student community who has been the anchor of this competition, Daisy Pallavi, Preet Kaur, Rishabh Pandey, and other students who have laid the foundation of this competition. And with them, this competition has grown in last 8 years. But we have seen their continuous presence and their continuous support in this competition. I will be failing in my duty if I must not have to mention that this competition has the soul and spirit, and this competition has the dua of Honorable S.K. Mishra sir, who is not among us, but his name, Mr. S.K. Mishra sir was a teacher and an IAS officer, and someone who has been recognized as one of the most honest government officials in his time, and has been a member of the interview board of the UPSC. And his name, his work, his time, and the way he has done at his own time has actually been a catalyst and a force which bind us with his family. And the presence of Sudhir Mishra sir in campus today is an evidence that how close this competition is to him. And the presence of the grandson of Shri late S.K. Mishra sir is the evidence that how close this competition is to this entire family, and how this family is continuously from the time of late Shri S.K. Mishra sir, how this family is continuously backing and supporting the cause of the student community in general, law schools in particular, and legal education students, legal education professionals and students in particular. We are extremely thankful to the presence of Sudhir Mishra sir, his physical personal presence in campus almost every time in every edition in last 7 years is the evidence that how close and how loved he is among us, and how he love us, and especially to see that this competition has to increase by leaps and bounds year by year, and it has to reach to new jurisdictions in the world over. And I'm very thankful to the presence of Sudhir sir and his and the grandson of late Shri S.K. Mishra sir, Mr. Devansh Tiwari, and the presence of one of my student, Ms. Prerna Pandey, also over here, and the presence of 𝐅𝐸𝐺𝐥𝐿 Majid ma'am, who has been a extremely great support in this competition and great guide in this competition from day one, first edition of this competition in 2020 till date. All the problems making, all the judges, arrangement of all each and everything, the itinerary, everything is done by ma'am. We all welcome the presence of ma'am and extremely thankful to her for all her guidance and support to this competition, even keeping her all other engagements fulfilled and completed, and doing this uphill task with us is extremely tiring, but this is how this competition is able to bring quality by the presence of 𝐼𝐸𝐺𝐥𝐿 ma'am, by the presence of Sudhir sir, by the presence of all the judges all across the world. Josephine ma'am is here, and Dr. Sudhir Jain, former judge, Delhi High Court, has also joined us in the final, and judges from Sri Lanka, judges from Australia, judges from Malaysia and Singapore also joined us today in the finals. This is all because of the hard work and effort and connection and network and support by 𝐼𝐸𝐺𝐿 ma'am and our Sudhir sir. Thank you so much, Honorable Leadership, for your presence here today. I welcome all the dignitaries and our chief guests in this program. And with this, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your warm and inspiring words. Moving ahead, this competition is not just a set of rounds. It's a journey of ideation, preparation, and intense learning. To walk us through this remarkable journey, I now invite Ms. Daisy Pallavi, Event Director and founding member of S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition, to present the event report. Ms. Pallavi has been the heart of conceptualizing and nurturing this competition since its inception. And we look forward to hearing the story of the 7th edition from her. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Simran. Thank you so much. Good evening, Your Ladyship. Good evening, Salim sir. Good evening, Sudhir sir and 𝐼𝐸𝐺𝐿 ma'am. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity yet again, 7th edition, 7th time, reading the event report. Today, I, Daisy Pallavi, the event director of SKMMIMNC, once again feel elated to present the event report of 7th edition of SK Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition. What began as a small yet determined initiative has grown today into a vibrant international platform for mediation and negotiation advocacy. Lloyd Law College successfully organized the 7th edition of its signature global event, SK Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition. Powered by the generous support of Trust Legal Advocates and Consultant, BW Legal World, Saraf and Partners, Newman Law Offices, MZM Legal Offices, Phoenix Legal, and IIM. Their continued faith in this initiative has helped us nurture a meaningful academic platform for ADR enthusiasts. This year, the competition witnessed an overwhelming response with more than a century of provisional registration from nearly 100 law schools across India and abroad. From these registrations, we shortlisted top 80 teams who participated, including several international participants, making the event truly global in its spirit. Beyond the competition itself, SK Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition has also become a space for exchange of ideas, experiences, and perspective among students from diverse academic and cultural backgrounds. It is heartening to see participants not only competing, but also learning from one another and building lasting professional relationships. Over the years, our efforts have received recognition and appreciation from esteemed members of the legal fraternity, including Honorable Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, former Union Minister of Law and Justice, Mr. R.Venkatramani, learned Attorney General of India. Their encouragement and has strengthened our belief in the importance of building strong ADR platforms for future. Our journey began in 2020 when we organized the first edition of this competition with just 30 provisional registration and 13 participating teams. With the constant mentorship and support of Trust Legal, we took our very first step towards building this platform. The inaugural edition offered a pool prize of rupees 50,000, and at that time, we could only hope that this initiative would continue to grow. Soon after, the world faced unprecedented challenges in terms of COVID, and from the second edition onwards, the competition moved to an online format, allowing students from across the country and beyond to participate. What could have been a setback instead became an opportunity to expand our reach and strengthen this platform. And today, as we stand here at the 7th edition, it is truly emotional to look back at how far this competition has come. From a modest beginning to an internationally recognized ADR competition, SKMMIMNC has grown because of the collective dedication of our mentors, organizers, partners, judges, and participants. This year, to recognize the remarkable efforts of our participants, the competition proudly offered a prize pool of INR rupees 3 lakh across multiple categories. The academic journey of this edition began with a pre-competition workshop held on 1st March 2026, where participants had the opportunity to interact with distinguished ADR practitioners and gain valuable insights into mediation and negotiation. The competition rounds were scheduled from 13 to 15 March 2026. Day 1, we conducted preliminary round 1 and 2 into 4 segments. Day 2, 32 teams qualified for the octa-final rounds, from which 8 teams advanced to the quarter-final rounds. And today, on the final day, the competition witnessed its most exciting and intellectual stimulating stages as teams competed in the semi-final and final stage, and of course, awaiting the results. For me, personally, organizing this competition year after year is deeply overwhelming. As the founding member, watching it grow into a respected ADR platform has been incredibly fulfilling. Each edition reminds us that we are not merely organizing a competition, we are building a legacy and nurturing a generation of future mediators and negotiators. Before concluding, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Iramajid Ma'am, Sudhir Mishra Sir, President Sir, Akhilesh Sir, Salim Sir, our advisors, our sponsors, the members of the core committee, the organizing committee, and every volunteer who worked tirelessly. A very special congratulations to all the participants from different institutions who participated to be a part of this journey. 7 years ago, this competition began as a simple idea, an idea that mediation and dialogue deserves a stronger space in the legal world. And as we move forward, we carry with us the legacy of late Shri SK Mishra Sir, whose values continue to inspire this platform and everyone associated with it. The journey of 7th edition of SKMMIMNC does not end here. In many ways, it's only just the beginning. Thank you, everyone. Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Ms. Daisy, for that comprehensive and heartfelt recap of the event. This competition stands as a tribute to the life and legacy of late Shri S.K. Mishra sir, whose values and vision continue to inspire generation of lawyers and dispute resolution professionals. To help us know him beyond the name of this competition, we are deeply honored to have with us his son and grandson. First, I would like to invite Mr. Sudhir Mishra sir, founder and managing partner at Trust Legal, to share insights about the life and works of late Shri S.K. Mishra sir.
Thank you, Honorable Justice Neena Krishnan Bansal ma'am. I have immense gratitude for your coming here, sparing your time on a Sunday evening. Salim sir, Hiram Majid ma'am, and the entire Lloyd family. To talk about your father is not easy. I lost him 11 years back, but the way this competition has moved in the last 7-8 years, I truly believe that he is directly guiding it. And I was always quite frightened of him in my initial years when I was growing up. He was a tough father. He was a PCS officer in Bihar. We were from UP. I was born in Banaras, raised in Bihar. From class 1st to class 10th, roughly almost 10 to 12 schools were changed. And he was frequently transferred for being very upright, very straightforward. And whichever small village school will be studying, he will make sure that he will come back and teach us. So before clearing his PCS, he was a mathematics lecturer in a small place called Bhatpar Rani in Devariya in Uttar Pradesh. And his teaching was his main passion. But what I remember more, and I remembered it today even more because Salim sir knows that today I had a massive engagement in Gurgaon in a university, SGT University. There is a center in my name, Sudhir Mishra Center for Environment Climate Change. And a lot of people had reached there and they didn't start on time. I had to leave that function and rush for it because I'm quite frightened of my father even now. So this was his function, this was his program. So I had to come on time. I will only say that I miss my father. I miss my father who was a teacher who told me what is integrity, who taught me that you don't need a particular pedigree, a particular degree to be successful in law. I never wanted to even take law as a subject. I have said it in previous editions. I was one of the toppers of history honors in Delhi University. And he said that I will stop paying for your future education if you will not take up law. So I kept on trying for civil services. I wrote all the 4 attempts. I was interviewed for IS in 98. And then when I failed to get any decent job, I started on my own and became whatever practice I developed it on my own. I run a firm which is consistently ranked in Chambers Partners Legal 500 as top 5 in band 1 in the litigation, and for media broadcasting, climate change, environment. We are the leadership firm in the country. But law for me, and I'm telling all the participants from across the world, law for me is a hobby. And I truly believe that law is something, it's like a craft which with every passing day, I get more excited about it. And the credit goes to my father, who was always a believer and dreaming and being very straightforward about it. From last year to this edition, I really missed him on 2 occasions. And I'll especially like to tell ma'am about it. The last year, I was asked in April to represent Supreme Court's reconstruction before Delhi High Court. Because there were more than 46 trees which were coming in between that construction. And in the rarest of rare case, I was appointed a lawyer to go to the tree bench of Justice Jasmeet Singh and take permission to transplant these trees. And that was for the CPWD of the Supreme Court Division. I was directly interacting. And more than 9 or 10 hearings when it happened, and the headlines of the newspapers was that Supreme Court goes as an ordinary litigant to before Delhi High Court. And just imagine to do that kind of work, not coming from a family, being a first generation lawyer who has started from the basics. The hunger is not going away because my father's confidence and his ability to make us self-reliant was quite early. When I say that, I was telling my nephew, who is also going to speak, that it was never easy for us. He was never satisfied. And when I mediate between my young daughter and son, I did it today also. They're very young. They're only 13-year-old. I remember that I will always see my father bringing everybody together. And he had this feeling that he will always see the glass half full. He never saw the glass, he will never see it half empty. He will always see the glass half full. So when Salim sir and Ira ma'am decided to do this competition, and Daisy, you were a law student, you passed out from here, you became a lawyer, and you continued this. I hardly get any time now to even be part of it. I just ensure that, like a pilgrimage, I am here on this day. And I'm very proud of the fact what we have achieved, how we empower, and my own ability to go back to the law schools and teach all the time I'm doing, whether I'm doing it in Southampton or as a door tenant in various law schools now in London, whenever I'm there. It all has been inspired by my father's duality of being a lecturer and then later remained a lecturer all his life. So this is what I want to say, that you have to dream big and you have to do bigger things. One more thing I want to highlight, that as the amicus curiae in the carbon emissions matter last year appointed by the Supreme Court, we have the privilege to say that this temperature control thing we prevailed upon, that air conditioners temperature can't be 16 and 17 degree in the country where the rickshaw puller is driving it at 48 and 48 degree temperature. And finally, the government went for the notification because of the nudge of the Supreme Court. So a lot of good work we are doing, and this profession is an art, it's a craft, and there is no competition. I keep on saying there's no competition in law. If you create your own path and you feel that, because even a 90+ senior advocate whose book has just been released, accidental lawyer KKV, he said that he never faced any competition. That's the only regret he had. So there's no competition. So get rid of that mindset, work hard, mediate, and I'm very thankful for this. Over to you.
Thank you, sir, for that personal and inspiring reflection. I now invite Mr. Devansh Tiwari, Legal Counsel at Times of India and grandson of late Shri S.K. Mishra, sir, to share his memories and thoughts on his grandfather's enduring legacy. Sir, we are privileged to hear from you. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Simon, for the introduction. Well, so one thing that I used to admire about my grandfather was his belief in the education system. And he always used to believe that education was never limited to a syllabus or, or a classrooms. So when I was in my 6th grade, he used to call me to his residence every morning during my vacations, and he used to teach me constitution. And post the session in the evening, he used to ask me a lot of questions, multiple questions. He used to make sure that I understood everything and make sure that by the end of the day, I take something home. I learn everything. So he was never, he never endorsed the view that education is just limited to syllabus, a particular syllabus. It goes far beyond it. So this was a belief that was propagated by my grandfather that I still follow. And he also used to propagate the values of hard work and sincerity that I still followed up to this date. So I'm forever grateful to the values that he taught me. Yeah. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing such moving and insightful anecdotes. They truly help us understand the spirit behind this competition. And now, we arrive at the most awaited part of this evening, the valedictory address. We are profoundly honored to have with us our chief guest, Honorable Justice Neena Bansal Krishna. I now invite my co-anchor, Ms. Saleha, to introduce our esteemed guest.
Justice Neena Bansal Krishna is a distinguished jurist serving as a permanent judge of Delhi High Court since 28 February 2022. Born on 18th June 1965, she completed her LLB from Campus Law Center and obtained her LLM from Faculty of Law, University and Delhi. She began her judicial career in 1992 after joining the Delhi Judicial Services as a civil judge and was promoted on the Delhi Higher Judicial Services in 2003. During her tenure in the subordinate judiciary, she presided over several civil and criminal courts, dealing with matters such as matrimonial disputes, motor accident claims, and cases under special legislations, including the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act and the Prevention of Terrorism Act. She also served as presenting officer at the National Human Rights Commission and played a key role in establishing the Delhi Judicial Dispute Resolution Society. A trained mediator and judicial educator, she has contributed significantly to mediation training and judicial capacity building across India. Ma'am, your presence add immense value and inspiration to the gathering of aspiring dispute resolution professionals from India and abroad. On behalf of Lloyd Law College, the organizing committee, and all participants, I respectfully invite you to deliver the valedictory address. Ma'am, the podium is yours.
Thank you very much. Before I begin, I would like to put my appreciation on record for Lloyd Law College, where this program has grown in the last 7 years from 30 participants to more than 450 participants. It requires complete commitment and a belief in a thought for it to grow the way it has. The first, of course, acknowledgement goes to Mr. S.K. Mishra, who was a visionary. It seems that his government stint was in between, though inherently and truly, who was a teacher who believed in the power of education, started as a teacher, and it is his vision which has given shape to this competition. He may not be with us, but the commitment has been carried on by his son, Mr. Sudhir Mishra, and has even gone on to the next generation, Mr. Devashish Tiwari. Their presence here is a testament to their commitment, to their not only commitment but also almost an oath that this will continue and would never be given up. Not the generation after generation has taken forward this responsibility, and I am sure it will continue further and would see greater heights in the years to come. No institution develops unless there is a committed leader. Dr. 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐄 deserves a special mention. Every institute is known by its leader. The quality of the institution is always the vision of the leader. Dr. Khan, it is you who has not only held the system together, but has taken it to greater heights. Ms. Daisy Pallavi, the event director, you have actually implemented and given a life to a thought which is a reality now. Dr. Muhammad Salim deserves, the Dean of Lloyd Law School, deserves a special mention because it is he who is actually dealing and interacting with the students on a day-to-day basis. Even head Ms. Preet Kaur, Anira Majid, of course, is known to everybody for her commitment, for her dedication, and how she has been working not only at one level, but with multiple stakeholders, be it the trainers, the mediators, the students, the institute, to bring this movement together, and not only to bring it together, but also to carry it forward and take it to new heights. Having said that, I would be very brief in sharing my few thoughts. When the ADR, in our time, the ADR was not a subject known. In the courts, there was nothing like ADR. The only system in which we were trained was litigation. Compromise was a word which was big no-no. Never would be encouraged in the court anybody to talk about compromise. The reason was that there were allegations of bias which would come in the minute there was any suggestion to compromise. But things have changed for the better. In 2002, when this concept of mediation got introduced, it's history that there was a stiff resistance by one and all, especially by the advocates who thought it was going to intrude on their profession. But today, after these many years, we stand at a very strong foothold. Now, mediation, negotiation is a recognized mechanism of alternate dispute resolution, and we need not talk about the advantages. It is a moment which has come, it has traveled this way, and is well established and recognized. Now the time has come when it finds recognition even in the commercial contracts. There is a paragraph that says mediation and then would come arbitration. So we are in a time when we have traveled from a litigious mind to a mind of resolution. The first aspect is that everybody thinks ADR is an alternate to litigation, which it is not. It is a system which is a complement to our litigation. There are times when litigation is not the answer to the disputes, especially in certain categories where emotions are extremely important. All law, all logic fails. One area where this has worked very beautifully and its advantages emerge is family law, where the litigation, it is a litigation which is in your own home, impacting you, your children, your family, and the relatives around. No logic. I've done enough matters where I can say that no logic and no law works. It is only the emotions, the sentiments, and the skills of mediation, of communication, of addressing emotions, which ultimately works. But when we say that mediation works only in family, maybe undermining the potential of mediation. Today, the biggest of commercial matters are also getting resolved through mediation. What to talk of commercial? Now the time has come where the political disputes between the states also talk of mediation. What is not the answer? We have to sit like mature people across the table, negotiate, talk, and try solutions together. There are many times issues which cannot be decided by a judge or by a third party. The solutions lie within, and therefore it is mediation alone which gives this opportunity where the parties can talk, negotiate, decide for themselves what is in their interest and what is the solution which would best solve their issues. It is empowering. It is connects the people. It forges relations in the past. While many a time litigation sees snapping of relations, it is mediation which brings people together. Before I go on to say a few words, I would like to compliment this program where mediation we have been doing in physical environment, but a step ahead was doing it online, and that too across so many countries where people from different cultures have been able to participate as effectively. So many judges from world over have been able to participate to judge, showing the universality of this program, of emotions, of sentiments, and also of the disputes. You may be from whichever part, the core problems are the same, and they all can be dealt with together in a similar manner. Initially, technology was considered as a limiting factor. It was not easy for us to transcend from our physical environments to online. And while COVID brought in a lot of devastation, but it is known that it is also the time when we transferred ourselves from fundamentals to high technology of internet. The world stopped. Right? The world came to a standstill in COVID. But thanks to this technology, that we all continue to work and remain connected. Mediation. It was a time felt that the courts are shut and there would be no work which would get done. But thanks to our internet and our video conferencing, that we were still from our homes able to deal with this difficult situation, not only solve the legal problems, but also remained connected, helping us in our mental health. The ease with which the video technology can be used for even these complex matters was demonstrated, where we learned the technique of putting people in virtual rooms or bringing them together. Lots of accolades and congratulations to the Lloyd Law School, who has taken on to virtual moot court competitions and not and has transcended beyond the physical, which is generally the norm in all the colleges. In the end, I would just like to highlight what is the beauty of mediation and how it works better for all of us. Definitely, it is not an alternative. There are certain complex matters which require evidence and where litigation would be the only answer. But here is a system where there are certain kinds of disputes, like I said, be it commercial, be it political, be it family, be it any kind. The nature of a dispute may define that mediation is the best way of resolving the dispute. Litigation takes out a lot of energy out of an individual. It is you who is in competition with the other. One is trying to beat the other, to win over the other, and it is not easy. It takes a lot of energy. But here is a system where it is you empower yourself and you also empower your opponent. All the parties, they go into a transformation. You realize for yourself what is good, what is bad. You are not being dictated by a third party. You for yourself, and to realize what is good or bad, there is a lot of thinking, self-thinking, introspection, which goes in. A lot of control on your own emotions. And therefore, I've always felt it is one process, which is personality change. You yourself become a more evolved person, and in the process, you have taken your opponent along, and then you get out of the mediation. The smile and the shake hand between the parties, I think speaks it all. All your effort and energy is answered by that one smile and that one look of win-win on both the faces. I therefore would again congratulate the school who has understood the importance and the necessity of working on mediation. The focus always has been on mock trials, on advocacy skills, on moving about the problems. But here is a transition to mediation, which is tremendous It is not only gonna help you to be a good lawyer, but it would also help you to be a good human being. Two technologies are taught in this training. One is negotiation and one is communication. Communication is what is most important. It is the technique of not only talking but also listening. What is to be said and how, where, and when. Once we acquire this skill, you would realize that whatever be the sphere of life, wherever you speak, you are a better person, you are an empowered person, you have a control not only of yourself but also your environment. It is an amazing program which should be undergone not only by those who are in the area of law, but this is one program which is relevant for every individual, whatever be their sphere of work. In the end, I would just like to say that please don't see it as an alternate to litigation. It is as its own inherent intrinsic resolution quality which we must respect and value mediation for its own work. Once again, in the end, congratulations to all who have been a party. I can only say that in every person who participated in this competition has gained. The results are not what is the ultimate, but in the process, all of you have participated, learned the techniques, help your friends, learn to do teamwork, to be together, to cooperate, to collaborate, and that is where the strength of the programs. Congratulations and thank you for asking me to be a part of this fantastic program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Ladyship, for the insightful and motivating address. Your words will truly stay with our participants as they move forward in their professional journeys. We now come to a moment that all the teams have been eagerly waiting for, the announcement of results. To declare the results of the S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition 7.0, I invite Ms. Ira Majid, Central Government Standing Counsel, Honorary Director, Lloyd Law College, and Director, IIM and APCAM. Ma'am, thank you for being the constant support and the leader. I request you to kindly announce the results.
Yeah, thank you so much, Simran. Thank you so much, everyone. Salim sir, Sudhir sir, ma'am. I really, before I go for this, the toughest task, I would like to appreciate your presence here. And I would like to share with everyone that ma'am is not only the humanitarian judge, but also a great mediator and a mentor and a trainer. And when nobody was believing in this process, mediation, ma'am has taken the baton. And I still remember that how ma'am has taken the pain to teach and to train many of the lawyers and many of the judges. Even still today, ma'am is doing hard work in mediation. So ma'am, I really appreciate that you have taken this task when nobody was believing. I still remember the task which you have taken in Karkaduma court when nobody was agree for that. And ma'am was there in DDRS. Ma'am has been training since long to the judges and everybody in Delhi Mediation Center. And and I still remember, ma'am, I met you in Jakarta for the very first time in 2018. So ma'am is doing superb task in mediation.
Thank you so much, Iram, for your good words. Thank you.
Yeah. So now I'm going to announce the results. So the first category is for best opening negotiator, best opening statement of the negotiator. So that award goes to Mr. Pratyaksh Jain and Vaishali Bhatia. Congratulations. Best opening negotiator. And for the second, it is best opening statement mediator. It's for Abhishek Bhatt. Congratulations.
Ma'am, his law school is also mentioned at the
from the Nalsar Law University, Hyderabad.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. So the best performance for the first time participating team. So this goes to Geetam Andhra Pradesh, and Shri Ishwarya Vomini, and the name is very small, I can't read, so it is Amukta, I think Amukta. Yes. So congratulations to the team.
Thank you, ma'am. That means a lot.
Yeah. Now the best acknowledgement for the cultural differences. It goes to Maharashtra National Law University, Hani Jain and Deepti Sharma. Congratulations. Then we are coming for the best creative solution. And it goes to Rajiv Gandhi National Law University, Punjab. It is Ardhya Vijay Pillai and Akshat Harday. Congratulations, team. Next, the best relationship building with other team. The award goes to National Law University, Odisha, Aritra Chatterjee and Mahi Jain. Congratulations. Now the next, it goes to the best teamwork between client and counsel. We need to change the slide. Yeah, best teamwork between client and counsel, and this again goes to National Law University, Odisha, Aritra and Mahi. Congratulations. Now the next is best negotiation plan. Best negotiation plan.
Just a second, the slide has stuck. Just a second.
Let their heartbeat should be accelerated. Yeah, best negotiation plan. Yeah, so it goes to National Law University, Delhi, Radha Ravindra and Ms. Riddhi Gandhi. Congratulations, team. Now coming to the best mediation plan. Yes, the award goes to, this is Shastra Deemed University, Tamil Nadu, Ramya Vijay Kumar. Congratulations, Ramya. And now the toughest time for the runner-up mediator. So the award goes to, yes, so Nalsar University Law, Hyderabad. It is Abhishek Bhatt. The second award for you, Abhishek. Congratulations. And the best mediator now. Yeah, so best mediator is from Royal Institute of Columbia, Sri Lanka, and she is Onal Litara. And Onal Litara. Yes, congratulations, Onal.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And now coming to the best negotiating team runner-up. It is Diksha and Shruti. It was so tough. It was so difficult. So it is from Ramya College of Law, Bangalore. Congratulations. And finally, the best negotiating team. The award goes to Avi Kapoor and Karan from OP Jindal University, Sonipat. Congratulations. This is the first time that the boys has been, gone ahead than the girls. This is for the very first time. Yeah, so over to you.
Heartiest congratulations to all the winners, runner-ups, and the special awardees. To all participating teams, your hard work and commitment have truly enriched this edition of this competition. As we draw this meaningful evening to close, it's time to express our gratitude to everyone who made this event possible. I now invite Dr. 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐄, Director, Lloyd Law College and Lloyd School of Law, to deliver the vote of thanks. Dr. Khan has been instrumental in encouraging initiatives that promote mediation and negotiation education, and we are grateful for his continued guidance. Sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Simran. Greetings and very warm welcome to the respected chief guest of the day, Honorable Ms. Justice Neena Bansal Krishna, Judge High Court of Delhi, Mr. Sudhir Mishra, Founder and Managing Partner, Trust Legal, Mr. Devashish Tiwari, Legal Counsel, Times of India, Ms. Iram Majid, Central Government Standing Counsel, Dr. Muhammad Salim, Senior Director and Dean at Lloyd Law College, all the organizers of this competition, eminent dignitaries, faculty members, participants, and dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks for the S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition. As you all are aware that this is the 7th edition, which is organized by Lloyd Law College and powered by Trust Legal Advocates and Consultants. It is a matter of great pride for me to offer vote of thanks at this innovative forum, which aimed at engaging and inspiring students for the use of mediation among the young generation of professionals with a mindset equipped to effectively resolve the disputes. This academic event was aimed at encouraging the effective use of mediation and open exchange of ideas among students of different universities, cultures, generations, and backgrounds. As has been informed earlier, as this competition has received more than 300 registration from around 60 law schools across the world. And finally, top 80 teams competed in this prestigious competition over the last 3 days. Today, we are honored by the gracious presence of Honorable Ms. Justice Neena Bansal Krishna. Her professional journey is itself a learning lesson for all young lawyers, including us. As Iram ma'am has also informed us the kind of support she has provided to the mediation and arbitration in our country. It's her contribution like her which actually inspire young lawyers or young minds to come to this kind of field. Today also, ma'am has delivered a very informative and knowledgeable session, which will definitely inspire young lawyers and everyone present here. Ma'am, we are privileged to have you here at Lloyd, and I, on behalf of all, thank you for your valuable time and your words of wisdom. Thank you very much, ma'am.
The only thing is that we need ma'am's now physical presence here also.
Definitely, ma'am. Definitely.
Look forward to that.
I would also like to take this opportunity to offer my sincere gratitude to Mr. Sudhir Mishra, sir, founder and managing partner of Trust Legal, for the faith he has put in with Lloyd and its students to carry forward the teachings and public service of his late father, Mr. S.K. Mishra, sir. Sir, you are the reason for creating a futuristic mediation culture in Indian legal landscape through the competition like this. We really appreciate your guidance in all endeavors. Thank you very much, sir. We extend our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Devashish Tiwari, Legal Counsel at Times of India and grandson of late Sri S.K. Mishra, for gracing us today and sharing insights on his grandfather's life and enduring values. Your presence honors his legacy and inspires our young participants. Thank you for your support. My sincere gratitude to Ms. Iram Majid and Dr. Muhammad Salim for their unwavering support to all the grand event here at Lloyd. It is not limited to only S.K. Mishra. Whatever event we do, the kind of guidance we receive from Dr. Muhammad Salim, Ms. Iram Majid, including our students, volunteers, is used. And this is one of the reasons we at Lloyd are able to produce these kind of competition again and again. Thank you very much, sir and ma'am. When we talk about success of the competition, the organizing committee has given their day and night from last 3-4 months for the seamless execution of this competition. It becomes a little bit hard to manage the people on online mode more, because when people are around, you can manage them with lots of hands together. But when it comes to online mode, it becomes very difficult. And I must appreciate the kind of effort given by all the volunteers, but then especially the leader of this event, Miss Daisy Pallavi, founding member and event director, Miss Preet Kaur, event head and mentor, Mr. Paras, Miss Preeti, and Mr. Avinav. I mention this special mention for these conveners and almost 15 students. I'm not taking name of all these students, but a bunch of 15 students who have organized this competition very well. My heartfelt thanks to each and everyone who belongs to this organizing committee, including the volunteers who are working hard for the success of this event. Now, when we are closing this 7th edition of competition, it gives me immense pleasure and to announce that we'll soon be organizing in the same month we are doing every year. In the same month, we'll be organizing 8th edition of SK Mishra Mediation, International Mediation and Negotiation Competition. And I would like to invite each and every team, including other teams around the world, to participate in this. Thank you everyone for being part of this particular event. Thank you. Over to you, Simran.
Thank you, sir, for encapsulating our collective gratitude so graciously. As we close, let this evening remind us that every dispute resolved with dialogue is a step towards a more just and humane world. On that note, we formally conclude this memorable evening. Thank you, everyone. Dr. Mohammed Salim Akhilesh sir, and all the dignitaries who have been present here, to all the judges who have been a part of this competition so long, Miss Daisy, Miss Preet Kaur, Honorable Justice Miss Neena Krishna, and Sudhir sir, who has given us the chance to meet him while we were organizing this event. This was a great opportunity where we could talk to all the judges and understand everything. For now, this competition was a long journey where every student, all the conveners have given each and every day and every second. And we would be presenting something in a while, that is the behind the scenes of this competition. And I would like to take permission of all the dignitaries to present the behind the scenes of this competition.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
दुनिया मस्त
So this was the behind the scenes of this competition where we enjoyed, we learned, we had broken hands, but we still worked. Thank you to our esteemed dignitaries, speakers, judges, partners, and participants that were present in the competition and the entire organizing team for making this edition a success. We look forward to welcoming you again in the next edition. Have a wonderful evening ahead and stay safe.